We are now going to warn her that she should be faithful to her husband. Do not look at other men or take what doesn't belong to you. If you follow our advice, we shall one day come back by the grace of God to christen our newly born child. This girl I have watched is now called Nyaling Damfa.
After the initiation ceremony, the Kanyeleng becomes a fully fledged member of the Kanyeleng society. Another significant aspect of the practice by the Kanyalengs is the giving of male names to female children. Common male names like Yaya, Usmani are usually given to the girls in the hope that their next child will be a male. On the other hand, those longing for a female child normally dress the male child like a girl. They would also have them wear earrings. The names given to a child once they have one are, for example, Danjang, which means stay here, and Alabatu, meaning worship God.
We threw this baby boy because all other babies passed away. Immediately after birth, we are going to name him Fainyama, meaning throw him in the bush.
one lady, particular lady, has been having children. I think she has had 5 children, and they all died. So they believe that the lady is a witch or something. You know, it's those beliefs that or somebody has been taking, some evil spirits have been taking the baby away. So in that case, they said this time we are going to throw away the baby so that the baby will not go again, and give her a name. You know, the Kanyaleng, they have specific names. They give their children specific names so that those children will stay with them. So this time they threw the baby away, and somebody was coming along and picked the baby up, and they brought the baby, and they named the baby Fainyama. Yeah, Fainyama, which is they have thrown the baby in the bush. The baby was named, and they danced, and then they warned the mother. Maybe it's the mother who's been taking the children away. You see, this is all it's always the women who have been really blamed for some of these things. And they also warned the baby not to go, because they believe that it's the same baby who's coming back in some cases. And this time the baby is a boy, so they decided to pierce his ears so that when he comes back, they will recognize him, so that he will not go back. So they put a mark, because they say in certain cases, some of them pierce the ear of the boy and put an earring. And I had a story with them that the baby died, and then the woman had another baby, and that baby came back with the earring. That's what they said. So these are all marks to show that babies don't disappear. And in some cases, when they have all girls, in order for them to have a boy, they would call it, like they have 3 girls, they want to have a boy. That 3rd girl, they would give her a male name. Or they have all boys, 3 boys, and the 3rd boy, they would give the 3rd boy a female name, so that they would have, the next one would be a boy.
Aminata Dafe. Okay, for isa fono mole mune dundi kanyala yaro.
Ha. Banto fulanjao. Ika my friend.
My name is Aminata Dafe, but people are fond of calling me my friend. That's my second name.
Alna kanyele yakam. Banna kanyele ya sabo.
I joined the association well before the advent of the First Republic, and the rationale behind this was the high infant mortality rate, because all the children I gave birth to die at a very early age, if not born early. After becoming a Kenyaleng, I had one called Manjago, but unfortunately that baby also passed away, but I was lucky to maintain another called Alabatu. Thanks to Allah, I am now blessed with 4 children.
Fosila alhamdulillah tentobe mansoe nimba ke ko mbe jalangol.
People think that the practice is un-Islamic. It is not, because God is there for everyone, and He is the most generous indeed.
They also play a great role in the socio-economic development of the Gambia. They act as powerful communication medium in the country's development process and are key players in conveying messages and educating people.
The Kenyan women are very effective tools for communication. They are journalists like yourself. And one important thing about them, they don't write. They can just sit here in a minute and compose a very, very interesting song that is pertinent to development. The reason why we are working with them, they have been able to transmit